like I'm a criminal.
Your mother just wants to talk to you.
Lecture me. And I didn't even do anything.
What do you call your behavior to General Carpenter?
I'm not in the army and he's not my general. Just because he thinks he can boss me around.
No matter what you feel about Mr. Carpenter, you should still treat the man with respect.
Yeah, after the way he stole Mom away from you?
He didn't steal your mother.
Then that makes it worse. And just one day she all of a sudden decides to pick him over you? How can she be so stupid?
Hi, I'm Cassie Carpenter. I have an appointment.
Of course, Miss Carpenter. If you'll fill this out,
Okay.
Dr. Astrop will be right with you.
Thank you. Oh, thanks for coming with me, Marty. I'm so nervous I can barely hold the pen steady. Maybe you should have taken a couple more weeks before seeing another doctor. I mean, if it makes you this nervous. No, I'm not nervous. I'm just hoping for some good news. You know, you've seen so many other doctors. What makes you think this one's going to be different?
Because he is. And as I told you and Andrew, I'm going to do anything it takes to have another baby.
Radical hormone and vitamin therapy? Cassie, what are you doing?
No, Priscilla, I'll get it. This is my last chance to hypnotize Asa into proposing to me, so time is running out. Good luck.
I've got great news, Alex.
Oh, darling, the news can wait. You have just got 10 pinched all over your face, you poor, hard-working billionaire. I think you ought to go sit down in the other room and let your whole body unwind.
Unwind? Woman, I am wound up so tight I'm ready to spin like a top. I just won $40,000 from Max Holden. One cut of the cards. Lace is on a roll.
You sure about this, Doc?
Max, two things that are a sure bet in Tokyo. The subways are crowded, and this stock is going to skyrocket.
So what I needed to hear.
Hey, Max, how you doing? Listen, Luna said she was going to be a little...
Well, Mr. Roberts, congratulations.
I beg your pardon?
Cord, Frank Rico. You remember Frank was just on his way out.
I'm sorry, congratulations for what?
The killing you're going to make when Flashpoint splits 3 ways and triples your investment. Should thank your wildcat partner. He pulled the trigger just in time.
Oh, he did he? Well, from where I stand, and my wildcat partner just made a huge mistake.
I was going to go with your decision, Cord, but after
Our decision, Max. We make all of our decisions in this business together, don't we? I mean, that's the way it used to be. You, me, and Luna, huh?
Hey, now wait a minute here.
$80,000, Max.
It's a high-risk venture, but the chances of success...
See, it is a no-risk venture. There is no sale here.
I'm sorry, but that sale was final last night.
Excuse me?
Max knows the rules. Once I place the buy order, my firm pays off in Tokyo, and you owe me $80,000. SEC rules. Right, Max?
You gave this man $80,000 of our hard-earned cash to go play in the Tokyo stock market.
That's the name of the game, Mr. Roberts. Unless you want to take it up with my attorneys, I'd like that check back. Max, tell him to lighten up. He's going to make a lot of money.
Well, it looks like old friendly Frank there knows you a hell of a lot better than I do. Better than your wife, too.
Look, Cord, I'm sorry you got hit with this before I had a chance to talk to you about
well,
it.
that makes two of us, Max.
Cord, this investment, I felt it was too good to pass up.
You felt it, Max? Like the way you feel when you walk past that dice table, huh? And you know your number's gonna come up? The way you feel when you walk past the roulette wheel and you know your number's gonna come up there too, Max? Is that the way you felt?
Sometimes in business, you have to take some risks.
Our business, Max. Yours, mine, and Luna's. There is no way you had any right to invest that kind of capital without our approval.
Yeah, by the time I got it, we couldn't have got the stock before it split.
If you were so hot to invest in this stock, Max, why didn't you use your own money?
Because, as you know, my money's all tied up in Serenity Springs.
No, I'm talking about your Wild Rose cash, Max. Come on, you've been hitting the casino every night. You've been on this lucky streak. What about that money, huh? Oh, I see. What happened, Max? Did your luck run out?
Sweetheart, believe me, I would do anything if I could turn back the clock and change whatever it is that went wrong between your mother and me, but I can't do that.
Because of him.
No, because of us. We had our problems before Sloan Carpenter ever came to town. He isn't a thief, and he isn't a homewrecker. In fact, as much as I hate to admit it, he's a pretty decent sort of fella. If he weren't, your mother couldn't love him.
Thank you, Clint.
Oh, Vicky. I believe you wanted to speak with Miss Jessica?
Yes, certainly do. Thank you.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Dad, don't leave.
I'll just be in the solarium. In fact, you know, I think I'll take this whole week off. I haven't even had time to read the banner.
Well, would you like to sit down?
No, thanks.
Darling, I didn't come here to punish you, okay? I just want to hear from you what happened yesterday between you and Sloan.
Why ask me? Didn't you hear his whole version?
Calm down, Jessica. I'd like to hear your version.
Fine. Okay. Me and Lorna were here listening to music. No big deal, right? And then all of a sudden, General Carpenter comes in and tells us to turn down the volume. Like it's his house, not mine. Like I can't have fun with some friend of mine.
Well, Jessie, of course it's your house. But it's not just your house, is it? I mean, it's our house, right? And that means that you invite your friends here, and I invite my friends here. And that calls for a little courtesy and consideration, don't you think?
Well, tell the General that. I mean, he thinks just because the phone call's for him, everyone has to snap to attention.
Oh, wait a minute, honey. The phone call was not for him. It was for me, okay? It was a business call that I asked him to take for me. And I think he told you that, didn't he? Darling, I know that your feelings towards Sloan are very complicated, okay?
Not really.
Well, I think they are, darling. But it's all right, you know? I understand that. It's not quite as simple as I don't like him. You resent him. I know that, okay? That, however, is no excuse for your behavior yesterday. Before today is out, I expect you to apologize.
Tim? No way.
This is the same guy you saw advertised in that magazine article, isn't it?
Marty, he's not a guy. He's a very well-respected doctor.
Have you done any checking on it?
I thought you were on my side.
I am. I just don't want to see you getting mixed up with some salesman pushing mega vitamins and seaweed.
But, Marty, he's not like that. If you would read the literature.
But what did Andrew say?
I'm only here for consultation.
In other words, you haven't told me yet.
I'm not going to keep it a secret. If I decide to go ahead with the treatment, I'll tell him, and I hope that he'll be a lot more supportive than you're being.
See, I'm really trying. It's just with this kind of radical treatment, women who start taking hormones are taking risks.
Marty, the doctors have written me off as a lost cause. There has to be another way.
Mrs. Carpenter?
I'm Mrs. Carpenter.
I'm Dr. Astroff.
How do you do?
Won't you come in?
Let me come with you, Cassie.
Doctor, this is my friend Marty Sabrick. Would you mind if she sat in with us?
Well, it's a bit irregular.
But so is hormone therapy.
By all means. Come on in.
Thank you.
A puzzle with...
Of course, I'm very familiar with Dr. Woloch's work at Landview Hospital, and your OBGYN is an excellent physician, as is this doctor who gave you a second opinion.
So you agree with them? There's nothing I can do?
I didn't say that, Mrs. Carpenter.
But if I have pelvic inflammatory disease, I can't conceive naturally. And if I do get pregnant with in vitro fertilization, they said I can't carry the baby to term because of the eclampsia.
Mrs. Carpenter. Now listen, you've been given some very upsetting news. I realize that. Okay? The medical establishment has tried its best and it's failed, but you haven't failed. You had the courage to seek another way. You took control of your body, of your life. Now I want you to relax and let me take it from here.
Well, that sounds good, but your treatment is so new and so strange to me.
Well, so was penicillin once. So was the polio vaccine. I mean, my treatment may seem unusual, but Mrs. Carpenter, it's really a systemic approach. With hormones and megavitamins, we can strengthen your entire body and heal it. Not only can we eliminate the inflammation in your fallopian tubes with proper vitamin therapy, but we can make sure that you carry to term.
But the doctors said that my eclampsia and my
I'm
blood
saying
pressure...
without eclampsia. Mrs. Carpenter, you will carry to term safely.
Really?
Yes, with the proper treatment.
Marty, did you hear that? Yeah. That sounds nice, but maybe, Cassie, we should ask the doctor what his success rate is. How many of your patients have gone on to have children?
Well, success is difficult to quantify.
No, it's not. You said you succeed where surgery can't. Well, if you can't give us a percentage, perhaps you could give Cassie here some of the names of the women treated.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Why is that?
Well, the relationship between a patient and a doctor is confidential, as you know. Besides, each case is different. I mean, you could hardly compare your condition to another woman's.
I guess that makes sense. All right, doctor, then maybe if you won't give my friend here a percentage or some references. Look, there is one thing she has the right to know. Is this hormonal therapy going to work for her or not?
Alex, honey, I'm still celebrating. Make it fast. I'm on my way to the palace to buy my grandson the finest lunch he's ever had. Spend some old Max's money.
Oh, good. Now, I just want you to relax and free your mind of every care.
My mind is free. I'm so relaxed. Hey, what the hey? What are you doing?
Don't worry about it, darling. Just look at me. Listen to this. Concentrate totally on me. Nothing else matters.
Nothing else.
Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see.
I see what you're trying to do.
You do?
Yes. You're at it again, Alex. You're trying to get me all hot and bothered, and then give me the heave-ho if I don't pop the question.
You've got me all
Alex,
wrong.
I know your style. And by the way, honey, I love your style. I'd give anything to hop in the sack with you, if it didn't mean getting married.
Could you just focus on my eyes?
No, honey, you open your baby blues and face him. You lost the bet. I admire your grit. See you at the Wild Rose later. Bye. Bye-bye, Priscilla.
Priscilla! Yes, madam? Did something go wrong?
Everything. You know, I really devoted myself to that hypnosis class, and I really thought last night that it paid off. I mean, I put you under like that. When it comes to ACE, it doesn't work. I don't understand.
Madam, I am so sorry. I have a confession to make.
You might as well tell me, Max. Because if you don't, I'm going to pick up the phone, I'm going to call Ace, I'm going to find out exactly how much money you've lost at his casino.
Lay off about a little hobby, okay?
No, it's an obsession, Max, is what it is.
But this investment is... Writing out that check was strictly business. Now, I could have invested my own personal money in Flashpoint. But then Serenity Springs would not share in my success. This way, when I win, we all win.
Oh, you did it all for us.
Right, yes.
You know what, Max? That all sounds very sweet, very poetic. But I'm not buying a word of it. You didn't do this for business reasons, Max. You did it because of the risk, because of the thrill you feel, the same thrill you feel every time you walk up to a blackjack table.
Oh, Why? Why does it always come down to this gambling?
Because you are hooked, man! Don't you see that? You are lying to everybody in your life that you care about. All right, look. Forget about me, all right? What about your wife, Max? How's Luna gonna react when she finds out that you made this kind of an investment without even consulting her?
There's no reason for her to know a thing until the stock pays off and we're rolling in dough.
How long do you think you can keep something like this from her?
Why, who's gonna tell her? You?
I've already had a conversation with her.
You had no right to do that. What did you tell her?
I didn't tell her anything about your little trips to the casino. But I did tell her I was extremely worried about this new need of yours to take a risk.
Some pal I got. Threatening to check up on me with Asa, sneaking around talking to my wife about me behind my back.
Max! I am your friend, Max.
Yeah.
Don't you see it? Look, I'm not some busybody butting in here, Max. We have been through hell and back together. And as your friend, I am telling you, you had better tell your wife exactly what you are up to.
And I told you I'll tell her when the time is right.
There will never be a right time for you, Max. Find her and tell her everything the way you promised me you would days ago.
Cord, you better stop pushing me if you want to stay friends.
Hey, sugar, I'm home. I want you to give me a big old...
Cord? Max? What's going on here?
You know what I think? I think that you and I ought to start from scratch. Like two people who used to be friends and hopefully can be again. Why don't we start by you telling me just exactly why you dislike Sloan so much, okay? It's all right. I can take it.
He's
what? He's mean or cruel? Is he obnoxious?
No, he's not like that, I guess. I mean, Dad says he's okay, so I guess he is.
Well, what do you think it is then? I mean, when he asked you to turn the music down yesterday, was he angry with you? Did he snap at you?
No, I mean, he said it like he expected him to do it. And like he's my father or something, but he's not. He never will be.
No, he's not your father, darling, and you're right. He never will be. Because no one will ever replace Daddy. I think all Sloan really wants is to get along with you. Maybe find a little teeny-tiny corner of your heart where he can sort of fit in. I mean, is that so unreasonable?
Look, I know he's important to you, and maybe you love him, but that doesn't mean I have to.
Nobody said you did. I would never try and control your feelings.
I liked it better when you ignored me.
I didn't ignore you, Jessie. Oh, honey, I know what you are going through, okay? I know that you feel your whole world has been turned upside down. And you have every right to be angry about that. But please believe me when I tell you that things will calm down. And we will get back to having a normal life.
Without Dad?
No, not really. Daddy will still be very much a part of your life. No, he won't be living here. That's right. And I know that that's very, very difficult for you. I also know, darling, that you don't hate Sloan Carpenter. You hate this divorce, and so you're looking for somebody to blame. But, sweetheart, if you stop and think about it, you'll realize that it's not Sloan's fault. I did not leave your father because of Sloan. I left him because we had really grown apart. And that's something that you will come to understand a lot better as you grow older. I guess what I'm trying to say is, Jessie, Sloan and I are going to be married, and we are all going to be living together here under one roof. I think what you need is to do yourself a great big favor and let go of some of this anger. Because the person that it's hurting the most is you.
have to tell you, it hurts me too. You know, it's been an awfully long time since I had a proper hug. What do you say, honey? Just one for old time's sake? Jesse.
You know, we've come to think of doctors as miracle workers. But over the years, I've learned that it's the patient who makes the miracle happen. Cassie, may I call you Cassie?
Yes.
Good. Cassie, if your will is strong, okay, if your commitment to having a baby is absolute, then my treatment can succeed.
Well, I didn't realize it. I mean, no one has said that it was up to me.
Well, that's because most doctors, as good as they are, think of themselves as all-knowing and all-powerful.
And you're not like that.
No, I'm not, Miss Saybrook. I think, actually, that I'm secure enough to know that the real power lies in Cassie. If she's as brave and determined as I think she is, well, I can't provide guarantees, but I can offer hope.
Hope. That's something I haven't heard from anyone else in a long, long time. Thank you, Doctor.
Hope is beautiful, but, I'd still like to hear a few more of the facts.
Well, Marty, I know everything I need to know. Doctor, I would like to start the treatment.
Excellent. Now, if you'll just sign this.
What is that?
It's a standard consent form. It protects the doctor and the patient from any misunderstanding. Now, Cassie, if you have any objections...
No, of course not. Of course not. Anything else?
Well, there is a matter of the fee. Normally, I accept the $10,000 deposit before we move beyond consultation.
$10,000?
Miracles don't come cheap, do they, Doctor?
No, I'm afraid they don't.
Wait, Cassie, don't sign that check. And I want you to rip up this piece of paper before it's too late.
Nothing's wrong, sweetheart. Just a husband that was missing you terribly and wondering where you were.
Max, I've got a sixth sense, remember? And I can tell when your aura is glowing like a red-hot poker. You and Cord were fighting, weren't you?
Darling, sometimes you get your auras just a little mixed up. What you thought was an argument was just a simple business discussion between me and Cord, wasn't it?
That's right. Our business. Ours and yours, Luna.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
What it means, Luna, is that Max has got something to say to you. You know, Max, I think now would be the right time. Why wait?
You bought stock in a company when Cord asked you not to.
Okay, I admit it. I'm guilty. I took matters into my own hands, but I would do it all over again because somebody in this company has got to be willing to take a calculated risk.
What kind of risk are we talking about here?
It required an investment of $80,000.
80,000?
I know it sounds like a lot, but when you think about the return...
I can't get beyond thinking about the 80,000. Oh, my goddess. Cord, no wonder you're upset. Max, honey, we are partners here. You can't go spending that kind of money without discussing it with us first.
Thank you, Luna.
You're angry at me, too?
No, I am confused. Honey, I was content with Serenity Springs the way it was. You wanted to expand. You asked Cord to come in, to be our partner with his capital. Now, you can't do something like that without discussing it with us first, and we're not holding up our end of a bargain with him.
All right, I was a little anxious to help out our company. I overstepped. I'm sorry. An investment is certainly not worth risking a happy partnership, much less a friendship. Forgive me?
Sugar, this isn't about forgiveness. It's about two different ways of looking at life. Cord says that you're taking a lot of chances lately.
Yeah, he's mentioned that lately.
Max has got a problem with the fact that I went behind his back to talk to you.
Monty, it wasn't like that. He came to me as a friend. Now look, Cord and I are not used to these big financial gambles like you are, and on the other hand, Cord knows Serenity Springs wouldn't even exist if he didn't take these big kind of risks, and I mean, this is his dream.
Luna, I understand that, but we can't handle an $80,000 loss.
I know, it makes me nervous too. But Sugar, you promised me you feel good about this investment. Then I'll be behind you. If you promise me you will never go solo like this again.
Cross my heart to die.
Oh, all right. Well, now, isn't it kind of wonderful how these arguments are solved so quickly? Oh, Lord, I forgot Al's out there flying a kite. I better go make sure he's not up a tree. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Happy now?
You still haven't told her everything, Max.
Cord, I know you think that I have this gambling problem, but this deal with Flashpoint has got nothing to do with gambling. It was strictly business.
Risky business.
So it was crawling down into the crack into the earth to save our 2 boys. You remember that? You remember how we didn't second guess each other then? We've been through a lot together, Cord. And I have always counted on you. And vice versa. Please don't stop trusting me now. So, friends?
Of course we are. But I still reserve the right to give you a hard time every time and again.
Cassie, I need your complete cooperation if I'm to help you. Now, listen to your friend, but weigh your options. All right? I'll be right back.
Marty, I'm sorry, but that was rude. He's just trying to help. Then why does he want you to sign a form that releases all responsibility if something should go wrong?
What should go wrong? Just vitamin.
Have you read this? It openly admits that taking some of these drugs can cause side effects.
Marty, there are risks any time you take any kind of medication. But I told you, if there's one chance in a million of my getting pregnant, I have to take it.
I understand. But this guy hasn't even examined you yet, Cassie, and he wants $10,000.
It's like a retainer. You pay an attorney.
Yeah, if he's not an attorney, who knows if he's a doctor?
But you think he's
Faking it, for all I know. Everything about him could be fake. Look, I know how much you want to believe in this man. All I'm asking is that you just give it a little more time. Well, one night, just sleep on it. Give Larry a call in the morning. See how much he knows about this Dr. Astrov. Okay? And then, if you still think it's okay, well then, go for it. And I will back you 100%.
I guess one more day won't make any difference.
Good. Let's get out of here.
I wasn't really hypnotized last night.
What? That's impossible. I put you under. You were in a trance.
Well, I only pretended. Oh, you wanted it so much, and you worked so hard on your technique, and I felt it was my obligation to encourage you.
No trance.
Oh, I'm so sorry, madam. I'm so sorry, madam. Believe me, I wanted it just as much as you did. If there's some possible way that you could forgive me.
Oh, Priscilla, it's not your fault that I'm the worst hypnotist that the world has ever known.
Oh. Well, hey, everybody's bad at something. There's no shame in that.
The shame is it's almost April 1st and I'm still not Mrs. Asa Buchanan. Oh, I could just blow my brains out.
Oh, madam, no, don't say such a terrible thing like that. Oh, you have such a brilliant, wonderful brain. Oh, I would hate to see it splattered all over the...
Quiet. I think I just figured out what needs to be done. As Admiral Perry says, damn the torpedoes. Full speed ahead.
Madam, I realize you're a woman of many talents, but I didn't realize you play the trombone.
I don't.
Oh, a shotgun. Is it quail season so soon?
No, I'm after much bigger game. And with your help, I am going to beg him.
Well, what do you want me to do with this?
The same thing you do with silver samovar. Clean it and polish it.
Oh, well, if I may say so, madam, the silver samovar isn't loaded.
Neither is this. See?
Well, you sure know how to handle it.
This day and age, you have to know how to do everything if you're a woman. And I do. In the case of Buchanan, don't fall from trees, you know.
Does that mean you have to shoot them down, madam?
No, but if you scare them a little, they'll drop like little ripe apricots.
Oh, you just want to threaten Mr. Buchanan with extinction.
Well, fear is a tremendous aphrodisiac.
Well, so much for oysters on the half shell.
Oh, there will be oysters at the reception. And there will be a reception. There will be a ceremony. Even if the ceremony has to be an old-fashioned shotgun wedding.
Can't this wait a while, Nigel? I'm expecting my grandson for lunch. It's been a long time since Court and I got together.
Yes, sir, I'm all for family bonding, sir. But your attorneys say these papers must be signed and filed by April 1st. I had no idea the fiscal year reports were so amusing.
Not at all. Give me the pen. April 1st deadline for most people, and just plain April Fool's Day for some.
Miss Oltl in particular?
I hate to gloat, Nigel.
Since when, sir?
No, I mean it. Alex did everything in her power to get me to marry her. A man my age ought to be real flattered.
How fortunate is the case, maybe.
You're too judgmental. I mean that. If a woman like Alex really appreciates me, I mean, she can't be all that bad.
Mr. Buchanan, you're not forgetting...
Oh, Nigel, I know all the horrible things she's done in life. But then again, I haven't that spotless myself. Let's face it, Nigel. She's like a Bengal tiger in bed.
About this paper, sir.
I hate to break her heart. I got half of mine to make her wish come true.
Yeah, I think we had a pretty good time in Rome.
Yeah.
Remember that time in the restaurant when Joey put all that pasta on his fork and was trying to shove it on his mouth?
Yes. And the waiter was just standing there tapping his foot, staring at him.
Saying, no way, Jose.
My hearing must be going bad on me. You two are laughing?
Hey, you can't get anything by this guy, can you? Yeah, I guess we are.
Well, it's a nice sound. And a very nice sight.
Ah, well, let me get that. In fact, I'll take it in the study. I love you, Leslie. As long as we keep talking, everything's gonna be just fine. Excuse me.
What happened to that pretty smile?
I bet I was calling her.
I thought you and your mom had mended fences.
We did.
And what's the problem?
There isn't one when it's just Mom and me. But then when he shows up or he calls...
Wait a minute. That call could be from anyone.
Yeah, but he's always around. And when he and Mom...
Go ahead. You can say it. Once he and your mom get married? Honey, I know this won't be easy for any of us. But we may as well accept the fact...
Dad, I'll never get used to him. That's why I want to keep living with you and Grandpa Isa.
Look, honey, it's like your mother says. We can work all these things out if we'll just be a little patient.
My mind's made up, Dad. Once some carpenter moves in, I'm moving out. For good.
At first, I didn't believe it.
UV rays can age your face.
Dr. Astrov, your nurse said it was all right if I came back to...
Oh, of course, Mrs. Carpenter.
Cassie! Come on in.
Well, you left so suddenly.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's just that your treatment sounded so,
Radical.
radical.
Yes. And your friend Miss Saybrook was being cautious.
Marty means well. She really does. Like you said, there are some things you have to decide for yourself. I would like to start the treatment today, if possible. Could I sign another consent form?
Certainly. You know, Cassie, I admire your courage. And I promise you, you will not regret this decision.
Luna, I'm gonna head over to the spa, check out that new pump. I'll be back in a while.
Oh, no, you're not. You're not going anywhere until you give your wife a kiss.
I don't know. Looks like she's got her hands full.
Yeah, but her lips are free.
What we got here? Tofu rice cakes?
No, French fries and a milkshake. We stopped on this fast food restaurant on the road home.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't carry the kind of food I eat.
Really?
Yeah.
What road would that be?
Nice try.
Well, it's worth it.
You keep trying to figure out the surprise. You know what? If you were synchronistic, all you'd have to do is guess.
Well, I tried last night, but I couldn't get in touch with you in court about the stock. But, you know, I guess there's a roadblock in the psychic areas.
You know what? I kind of had the same problem last night. I had the strangest feeling like I couldn't reach you.
Well, I wasn't underground or dancing with death, if that's what you mean.
Well, thank the goddess. Where were you?
I was right here all evening until I went out to the Palace Hotel because Renee invited me to dinner, which I accepted because my wife abandoned me.
I did not abandon you. I told you, me and Cora.
Oh, out working on that big surprise for me. Listen, did I? Thank you.
You don't know what the surprise is yet.
No. For understanding about the Flashpoint investment.
I'm not going to tell you that I like the idea of investing $80,000 into stock. And the fact that, you know, it is company money. And Cord and I didn't get a chance to discuss it first, but I know you only did it because you care so much about Serenity Springs.
But I care a lot more about us. And I meant it. I'll never do that again.
I'm going to hold you to that, mister. And if we're honest with each other, we can survive anything. Even stupendous financial success.
Hey, Asa, hope you ordered one of those special steak sandwiches with all the trimmings.
I thought I was in a good mood. You seem to be enjoying it as much as I do.
Enjoying what?
Your partner going down in flames.
Asa, I don't want to talk about Max. Not today, please.
You're right, Cordero. It's not nice to kick dirt. Somebody's fixing it down, even though he was begging for it.
All right, I'll bite. What are you talking about?
You don't... Cord, we had a poker game here upstairs. Usual players, usual game. Old Max wanders in, wants to bet me $40,000 on the cut of one card.
You're making this up, right?
Well, I guess the fool was desperate for 80 grand. Too bad, he lost. Cord, it was a sheet. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, Asa. I'm gonna have to take a rain check on this lunch. I got a little business of my own to take care of.